Hey there.
Hey there.
What you working on?
Well, I'm working on the budget for your elevator movie.
Oh, how's that going?
Well, let's see. For a small independent movie that we're making on a Saturday with a crew that's made up of a bunch of friends, I would say it's a relatively cheap endeavor.
Sure. I mean, we're shooting it at the Substream studio, so that's free. My friend JP is using his own camera to shoot it, so we don't have to rent that. I'm one of the actors. Mike's one of the other actors, so we're not paying for any actors. So aside from, renting lights, feeding everybody, and the fact that we physically built an elevator from scratch, there's not a lot to spend money on.
In the grand scheme of things, you are totally correct. However, this elevator is actually shaping up to be a lot more expensive than we thought. I would say right now we are about $500 over budget, which is not good.
No, that's not good. So, what do we do? Do we have to go back on location? Should I call the Four Seasons?
No, I don't think that's a good idea. But it's not too late to rethink some of your set decorating details for the elevator and maybe cut some corners. Do you think there's any set dressings that you could live without or substitute?
Well, let me think about it. As you might remember, we've already bought the wood and built the flats for a cost of about $200, give or take. That money's already been spent. It's for stuff that's basically essential. We were toying with the idea of building a custom button panel, but then we found one that we could rent from Lock Up Props for $40 a week, which I also think is essential. We were going to buy one of those digital counter thingies from Active Surplus for the floor indicator, but that would have set us back another $40, and I guess instead we could animate the numbers counting down and put that animated movie on an iPad. We were going to buy 5 fancy ceiling tiles to dress the interiors with fake opulence, and that would have run us about $30 each, but I think we can find a cheaper alternative that does the trick. And finally, I was extremely excited about using these vinyl stainless steel stickers from UB Signs to put on all 4 walls of the elevator and the door to make it like this stainless steel coffin. But those stickers are expensive, and it would have set us back $700 total. Instead, I suppose we can just give the elevator a really good coat of paint. I think for realism's sake, I still want the stainless steel vinyl sticker on the door, but if we change up all the other stuff, that should basically be doable, right?
For sure. I mean, if you substitute $700 vinyl stickers for a $70 paint job, that is a huge savings. We would have a lot of money to play around with.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would still greatly prefer that we sticker the entire interior of the elevator.
Sure, but I mean, you probably prefer to actually make the movie.
I do prefer that, yes. So how does the budget look now?
I think we're in pretty good shape. Let me see. If we factor in the van rental, building supplies, and incidentals, we are now hovering at $800 for the total cost of building the elevator, which is much more in line with what we were projecting.
You're the best producer in the universe. Okay, roll sound. Rolling. Roll camera.
Camera speed.
Mark it, please.
Shot 1, take 2.
And Frank.
And action.